Hey, hey, hey. How are y'all doing? It's your girl Misbehaving. And the name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And baby, even celebrities are real people too. Even celebrities are real people too. Today is Saturday, January 4th, 2025, and the time is 6:08 p.m. on the East Coast, and it's 3:08 p.m. here in California. Now, y'all know I am a mother, and I'm going to always keep it real. So you may hear him. I may have to mute a mic. Hell, you might even hear a toilet flush. But hey, that's how it is. And honey, let me go ahead and read this copyright disclaimer. But I definitely want to make it clear I'm not beefing. Misbehaving isn't beefing with anyone unless you have attacked me or my family. Because, honey, when you call my name, honey, I'm like Elder Bar. Call my name, baby. And then we got an issue. So I'm noticing a lot of people, what they're trying to do is malign my reputation, malign my image. People, yeah, I should have known better, you know. But I didn't think you would just come on out and blatantly lie. I mean, especially not for free. One thing y'all should know is misbehaving does not beef for free. Now, if y'all wanted me to go along with the program and fake fight, what y'all should have done is paid me. See, YouTube ain't paying nothing. Honey, YouTube ain't paying nothing. So I ain't gonna make up no imaginary beef with somebody for nothing. But that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to paint me with a brush because that's something that you all do. But I will address you all because, honey, a lie don't care who tell it. So what they do is create fake beef. And I want to tell you, subscribers, you really should listen to folks' videos. If somebody tells you that Miss Haven has said something to you, you need to listen to the video. Because, honey, I've never been afraid to call anybody's name. Anybody's name. Because, baby, anybody can get it. I've learned a long time ago that YouTube is a business. And there are no friends on YouTube, just coworkers. I treat people with respect if they treat me with respect. But if you think you're going to disrespect me and try to tarnish my name, my reputation, my image, and you think I'm going to be quiet and don't say anything, baby, you are sadly mistaken. You are sadly mistaken. Now, Lady D, I took your wrench. I don't have no beef with you. I don't dislike you. And I don't dislike anybody. The only reason Checking You Boo still has her wrench because Checking You Boo has always called out the good and the bad out of all the cast members. And Lady D, I know that you are a strong and avid supporter of Tisha. And I know you do not care for Melody, and that's your right. Because I don't want anybody to feel the way that I feel or share the same opinion. I love for everybody to have opposing opinions because that's how we learn. That's how, we can look at a situation and say, interesting. I never thought of it that way. And so I don't want you to get caught up in anything I may say or do, Lady D, and then accuse you like old bug-eyed Marcella did last night. Want to try to intertwine us and paint us with the same brush. And she blatantly sat her tail up there and lied. Blatantly lied. And what I'm really irritated with, but hey, it's not I shouldn't be surprised. Marcella, you tried to, you sent out a thinly veiled threat to me. You sent out a thinly veiled threat to me talking about I'm going through something, misbehaving, you're going through something. Matter of fact, baby, let me just play your voice, Marcella, of what you said. And again, thank you, Checking You Boo, for holding it down in the chat. Thank you for the cloud watchers. I know some of you are afraid to drop down in the chat. I understand that because you know how these stupid folks are, folks that don't know how to think for themselves, folks that are afraid of being kicked out of the group if you are seen in somebody else's chat. Y'all keep talking about y'all grown, but you got these folks got y'all scared. Y'all, these folks got y'all scared to go anywhere because you don't want to be caught up. Look, you can like whoever you want and support me. You can be a supporter of mine and support hell, whoever then talk crazy about me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Baby, this is social media. And it's interesting how so many people want to talk down and want to, talk down on the product, the quality of the content that's being put out. You want to criticize the quality of the content that's putting out. And talking about somebody needs to try new things and that people are jealous. I'm not jealous of not any content creator at all. See, I need you guys to do your homework. I've started this channel back in August of 2023. I started Misbehaving is Fun in 2023 in August. All of my videos are up. What you need to do is go back and listen to it for yourself, and you can see that things that I have said has never changed. I've always remained the same. What's interesting, Marcella, Wanda, and anybody else that want to criticize me because I won't go along with the bashing of Melody. You guys loved me when I was bashing Melody and up on the millimeters next. Oh yeah, y'all loved me. Cause see what happened, I had learned a long time ago. You all were under the impression that I was one of those little small YouTube bloggers that was just getting started that could easily be influenced with money or the idea of somehow meeting a pseudo celebrity that happened to be on a hit reality television show on the Oprah Winfrey Network. But I'm not one of those. I'm not that type of person. You guys thought you could mold me, influence me, and send me out there to be your do girl. But honey, I'm a regulator. Misbehaving is a regulator, baby. And can't nobody get me to do nothing. I call it out the way I see it. So now that I have opened my mouth and start calling y'all out on the fuck shit that y'all doing and saying, now it's an issue. Now I'm persona non grata. Hey, welcome, Kaya. Thank you for being unafraid to drop down in the chat. Thank you. What's interesting is I have never changed. I have never hidden who I am. I've never explained the history of how when Love and Marriage Huntsville first began in January of 2019. Yes, I am a fan of the show, but I took a liking to Melody Cherie Rogers. At that time, she was known as Melody S. Hope. My support for her didn't lessen until season 5. I don't need to repeat all of that verbiage over again because it's in the videos. But honey, y'all doing a whole lot, a whole lot. Um, what I'm noticing is I have to go back and find the video, but I did say that we are living in a misogynistic world and some women have internalized misogyny. And one thing a woman is going to do, no matter if that woman is white, black, Asian, Latino, baby, a woman that hates women, she going to run to the protection and aid of a man. Baby, if they see a man being attacked and in trouble, baby, they going to throw that cape on to go rescue him because it's funny that all this movement began Marcel, after I called you out and I called out Opinion Nation, sitting on Anthony Lofty's panel. But before I give y'all some more good tea, let me go ahead and read this copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer. In good faith, this work contains fair use of copyrighted and non-copyrighted images from the public domain and web for non-commercial and non-profit educational purpose. This work is distributed free of charge. The author has neither monetized this work nor sought any profit from its distribution. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This work contains original work of commentary and critical analysis. Quotations are attributed to the original authors and sources. I have put in the description, in the description box of this video, links to various videos that I'll be discussing, where you can go listen to the video for yourself, so you can hear it in the person's actual voice, how this so-called beef that me and this behaving it has created or seeking so I can get clicks and views for my channel. Ooh. See, on December 30th, I made a video titled Martell Hope Stay on their ass like a fresh pair, like a pair of tidy whities. Stay on their ass like a pair of tidy whities. And the gist of that video is I was calling out the hypocrisies of the fans of Tisha Scott, Marcel Scott, Maurice Scott, Kimmy Scott. How when Martell and Melody were battling one another, and Martell was making Melody's life unbearable, everybody said, all of the Scott family and their supporters said, Martell's a good guy. He's misunderstood. They didn't know what was going on. But now that Martell has an issue with Letitia and Marceau, now all of a sudden Martell Hope is the bad guy. So I said, oh no. After Tisha outed that man, stay on their ass like a pair of tidy whities, because they've been able to skate by, sit back, collect a free check for over 5.5 years. So now it's time for them to clock in and do work. You can't continue to slide by on that old tired storyline of Melody and Martell. Mom's YouTube account. Hey there, the algorithm brought me here. What's the topic at checking you, boo? Hello, Mama YouTube account. The topic is a lie. Don't care who tells it. And I'm gonna speak on you, Marcella and Wanda. And you all know recently the Anthony Lofty's what he did is had a panel of women where he utilized childhood sexual abuse to promote his children's book. So that's why they really circled around. That was like the icing on the cake right there when I did that video. See, they was pissed off. First, they was pissed off with the tidy whitey one on December the 30th. December the 31st, Wanda then went live, and at the 36-minute mark, I believe, Wanda made a comment against me, talking about calling my name, said that I hang with people that have attacked my child, talking about, but I'm over there hanging with them, and called me a crazy bitch. And talking about I'm hanging with the millimeters. I don't hang with anybody, but I go where I want to and drop down in people's chats. And it doesn't matter if y'all block me or whatever. Misbehaving is grown, and I'm going to go where I want to go. Because if you want to be an accurate and thorough content creator here on this YouTube, in this Love and Marriage Huntsville sector, you have to gather your evidence and your sources, and you have to have audio recording to support what you heard, honey, to support what you heard. Just to believe somebody what they're telling you simply because you like them, that doesn't mean anything. Because I've been accused of trying to create a fake beef. I've been accused. Wait a minute, Marcel. You had the nerve to talk about it. I'm 59. No, you are 59 years old and you look long in the tooth. So yours might be 59 years in dog years. Yours might be 59 year in dog years. That's what yours is. So in response, now let me get back to Wanda because I want to stay on topic. So what if I respond back to Wanda in kind and I made my video saying, Wanda, you're a fraud, a fake fraud, and felonious character, where I address her accusations of me hanging with someone that insulted my child. And I let her know I'm not from that cloth. That could never be me. I would never hang with nobody that disrespect anybody in my family, unlike her. And then I referenced how both she and Marcella talked about her blood related, DNA related niece. They talked about her niece like a dog and her history of battling substance addiction. Even after the ladies, and I'm going to call her name because she deserves respect, Nakisha Dawson Jabbar. Kiki Jabbar, the purple princess, even after they talked about her like a dog, Wanda hung with several people, bloggers, people on social online that dogged her niece. And even after her niece's untimely passing, she was hanging with a well-known blogger named Funky Dineva that talked about Kiki like a dog, even though he knew she had passed away. So in my video, I pointed out to Wanda, honey, it couldn't nobody talk about my child. So after I made that video in response to Wanda, then you had the video with Anthony Lofty's profiting off of childhood sexual abuse. So now y'all figure you'll try to make a concerted effort to malign my character and come out here lying, talking about I'm jealous of younger younger bloggers. Why would I be jealous of anybody? All my videos, in most of my videos, I said it's enough for everybody to make money. But see, that's what you do when you use mind manipulation. I have never been afraid to call any content creator's name that I have an issue with, or if I'm talking about a topic and I want to call out how much you're a hypocrite, I'm going to say your name. You ain't never got to say, I'm throwing subliminal messages at you. Unpopular opinion. You want your name to be called and you want to be drawn into this beef, this imaginary beef, somehow that me, an unapologetic real talk with Lady D, have somehow conspired to go against the younger content creators, Wanda and Marcella, that you readily admit you don't listen to my videos, but supposedly your subscribers came to you and told you I've been throwing subliminal messages at you for several weeks. That you then in turn post a message to me on your community wall. And in that message on the community wall is a screenshot of an email message that you sent to me where you claim to not do beats, but then you say anybody can talk slick on the internet. And honey, I didn't know unapologetic real talk with Lady D sent me a text asking me. I told her no, I hate it. I started laughing because I was like, I know this why would I respond to something like that? You want attention, that's why you posted it. So today I did what you requested. You wanted me to reach out to you. So when I advertised this video today that's titled "A Lie Don't Care Who Tell It, So They Create Fake V," I made sure that I included your name and I responded to you. And subsequently, you did send a text talking about, don't get my channel struck. Okay, get my channel struck for what? Why are you feigning ignorance? You posted a message, sent me an email. You wanted me to respond to you. Now I respond to you. Now somehow you threaten me to strike my channel and telling me to get content otherwise. I have my own content. You are trying to get connected in the mix in some sort of way, form, or fashion. Mia, and I want y'all to keep in mind all commentary is alleged, in my opinion, and for entertainment and educational purposes only. It is for a mature audience. So if you are under the age of 18, you should leave the room expeditiously. This material is for a mature audience about serious topics. Um, it's unfortunate that people are upset that they cannot control me. But baby, I am impressed with your attempts at swaying and skewing the opinions of subscribers in an attempt to hate me. And hey, y'all claim y'all don't listen to my videos, but I've given my thank yous to supporters of Marcella and Butterfly and who else has been nice? Lady D, as well as the regulators, my supporters. Uh, I have thanked you all for helping me because I know we all share the same uh, fan base or subscribers audience. But I know that there would be a lot of you unsubscribing because I won't go along with the crowd. Why would I go along with the crowd when my mantra is a queen stands alone, only cowards run in packs? I roll solo dolo because I'm numero uno. I do my dirt all by my lonely, so a mother sucker can't tell nothing on me. I have never hidden that from anybody. So for y'all to wake up and get together and try to make it seem as if I'm somebody's do girl, or I was with y'all. No, when I if they play the videos or if I ever been on your panel, if anyone has got to talking negatively about something I didn't agree with, I didn't contribute to it. But you are grown and entitled to your own opinion. And that's another thing I have always said in my videos since the inception of this channel. I encourage everyone to be unafraid to share your opinions, even if it's different than mine. So, Mia, you says, what if Ariane hurts herself? They will blame millimeters and not themselves. Exactly. They're mad because I said they operate and move just like some of the millimeters do. I've also said in a video the other day, I don't want to paint all the millimeters or all the supporters of the Scott family with the same brush that they, are unhinged. But honey, they have some folks over here that support the Scotts that are unhinged, and it starts with Marcella and Wanda. Both of y'all are bloggers. Y'all out here doing the fool for next to nothing, doing the fool and mad because I won't go with the program. So I'm going to play this bit of audio. Let me come on down and read some more messages, but I want to play this audio. Hey, Tanya. Tanya, you said that would be terrible. I don't think anyone would feel anything but terrible. You would think so. You would think so. Then people want to say, what else was said? You can't control or tell somebody how to sell a product. My Go to my community wall, people. I have posted messages. Ordinarily I might leave the message up for 24 hours. Sometimes I leave it up a little longer, but I have posts up there where I ask questions. The fact that Anthony Lofty's wrote that book, uh, teaching children about recognizing the signs of abuse and how to tell someone, that's not the problem. There's no issue with that. The problem is, why would you wait to advertise that book on the same day, moments after you have shared audio from Ariane Curry disclosing uh, accusations against prominent stars of Love and Marriage Huntsville, accusing them or stating anything about childhood sexual trauma. So nobody in your circle, neither Anthony had the wherewithal, no one close to him, no one had the wherewithal at all to say, I don't think that's a good idea. Nobody thought about the appearance that it would give, that you are minimizing, mocking, and monetizing childhood sexual trauma. Because I'm going to tell you what my opinion is and how I see it. Ariane Curry had just gone almost viral for doing an interview with Marcel Scott, alleged mistress. Everybody had her name on their mouth. They were making countless videos all over YouTube. And then all of a sudden, you have audios. You start advertising, Anthony. And you have audio recording of Ariane, where she's making accusations, sharing a prominent star's quote unquote or alleged history of childhood abuse, sexual abuse, and then accusing another prominent cast member of sexualizing or doing something unsavory with young children or young girls, a young girl. So people already had their eyes on Ariane from the interview with the alleged mistress. Now you come behind to play these clips, audios of Ariane's voice. Never ever any mention of you writing books to protect young kids, but then after with a panel of women with Speak With Your Girl Marcella up there sitting on the panel, Opinion Nation up in the chat. A woman had just shared that her 27-year-old daughter was molested at the age of 5. You then hold up your children's book to talk about your selling books. So how could someone not see that you are monetizing, minimizing, and mocking childhood sexual trauma? But no one around you figured that would not be a good idea. You could have done advertise your books on a different day, or it could have been the same day in a different video. But the reason why I believe you didn't do it, because you wouldn't have as many eyes watching to bring awareness to your book. So you chose that very same day, that very same video in which Ariane Curry's voice is shared to sell your book. I said, and I'm not changing my mind. And the fact that I said that, I'm not triggered. You know, people learn a new word and they it's like they run with the flow. Just because a woman may have shared with you uh, their past of being a victim of childhood sexual trauma, like myself, guys seem to want to think that all women are trapped. We're stuck in the past. We're easily triggered. No, I said it's deplorable. And it's unfortunate that women would sit up there while that occurred. I'm not triggered. I don't need help. I don't need to see a therapist. I've dealt with that. It was brought to my attention that a young YouTuber that I like, Cocoa going to tell it. They said that she was up in the chat and mentioned to uh Anthony, and I don't know how true it was because I wasn't there in real time. Hey Tanya, um, I wasn't there in real time. Said that the content, the topic that they were discussing, he was sharing those audios. It was triggering her, and he told her he didn't care. And they since said that she terminated her channel. Cocoa gonna tell it. I know she then became delisted. I had the pleasure of being on her channel in the chat one day around election time, and she, myself, and I think it was someone, I think it was Alchemist. We were discussing politics at that time. Had nothing to do with Love and Marriage Huntsville, politics. And if anybody knows, Cocoa gonna tell it. She was a supporter of Melody, but she, like she became one of those people. We're looking at calling out the good and the bad in both sides. Sandra, Muhammad, you said I'm so tired of all of this mess. But you know what, Sandra? Let me change this right here because I got to put this in the back. Everybody loves mess, and we are messy people. But the thing is, childhood sexual trauma should never be utilized to promote a product, or it shouldn't be minimized because not only girls are affected, but boys are affected too. Boys are affected too. Um, oh, I'm coming down there to you, Marcel. I see you. I'm not ignoring you. And I'll even drop the link. Because, see, you came over to my chat the other day and I said hello, and I even dropped the link down to you. Mom's YouTube account. You said, who cares about what other people think if you're okay with yourself? Exactly. And I don't. And that's the problem. They wish I did. What's more important to me is my honor and my integrity. And I won't sell that to align myself with anybody. Anybody. I talked shit about Wanda in that video the other day, and then as the video went on, because the video is close to 3 hours long, I even apologized for making the comment, yo, heavy tongue, slow talking ass. I apologize for saying that because it was brought to my attention. I believe it might have been you checking you, boo, that said, why you said, you brought it to my attention that it's an impediment, or it could be an impediment, and I didn't look at it that way. And then I could see how, yeah, that could be hurtful. So I apologized. So let's see what you say. Hey everyone, I'm here. Yeah, that's what you said the other day, Marcella. You were here, and when I dropped the link down to you to come on up, I told you you can come on up if you had any questions to ask, you wanted to clarify anything or be heard. I told you that and dropped the link because I said you don't need to be up in the chat doing all that typing um, when you could speak for yourself, but you chose not to. So yeah, I'm glad you're here. So since you still here, the beef started from this point right here. Hold on. Yeah, what's up?
Oh,
What's
hi.
up?
Okay. So let me tell you something. I'm not gonna come. I'm not up here to cuss you out or anything like that. I'm gonna be pure honest with you. I heard
Mm-hmm.
you drop the link, but honestly, I didn't stay in here. I had something else to do because I was doing my studies. So I just wanted to come in and show support to you. But let me tell you something. You are implying that Anthony I want to correct that first. Anthony promoted his book to after someone mentioned the essay, and Anthony advertised his book in the beginning. And so he did play the essay, but that was part of the video. But he wasn't advertising it to throw it with the essay because nobody's listening. But my thing is, if you came on your page, I cannot control what you say about anyone. And so when you saying that I was on the panel, the only thing I said on that panel that evening was Ariane wasn't the first one to say that happened. It was someone else. And so,
Yeah.
and that's all I said. I didn't go in
Mm-hmm.
like talking about Ariane. I actually feel sorry for her because she was manipulated by an older man. But I haven't been even
Well,
talking.
let me stop. No, well, let me stop you for a second, Marcella, because before we go off on this tangent, I want to get something clear. So, you put in your video last night that
Mhm.
you know something about me, and you could have come up here and put me on blast, but you didn't. What do you know about me?
This is what I know about you. I don't. I mean, I rather you talk. I rather us talk about it because see, I don't. I don't want to like put it out, but I know what you was going through, and
No, no.
wait a minute.
What,
I know what you was going through, and guess what? As a
Marcella,
blog,
drop down and come back because you going in and out. Drop down and come back up.
okay, hold
Drop
on.
down and come back up, Marcella, because you're going in and out. You're boarding. Because I'm gonna allow people to say whatever they want to say. Um, I don't stifle anyone's uh opinions or beliefs, but I am gonna get some stuff clear because I want to know exactly what is it that you know about me that you uh claim that you didn't put it on blast because you considered me a friend. Because everything that y'all know about, I just want to know, what do you know? Because I want it out there on the table. Because honey, one thing about me, I've told y'all all that I'm an authentic person. A lot of you, that's the problem. You're not accustomed to people being honest, telling you the good, bad, and ugly about them. They want to hide and pretend to be something that they're not. So tell me what it is, because that is a threat right there. Like, I got something I know about you and I'll tell it. So feel free to tell it. And I'm not going to curse at you either. I can be respectful with you. Hold on, Lady Sparkle. I'm going to add you to the channel. 1 second. Let me just read these comments real quick. Carmen Jackson, what have I missed? Just hit replay, Carmen. Welcome to the chat. Miss Bree, one and only. I checking you, boo, so it's okay in here for people to attack others. Hey, folks been attacking me other places. Y'all can do what y'all want in the chat. Just don't insult kids. You got to beef with somebody, you beef with them. But really, you shouldn't have to be beefing. Just share your opinion. I'm not stifling anybody. But y'all not gonna ain't no, and when I say y'all, I'm not talking to you, Miss Bree, one and only, because honey, I go where I'm tolerated, and I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. So y'all want to play these reindeer games, but Christmas then already passed. Now, y'all want to talk about I'm trying to create beats with people? No. Misbehaving only get on people's ass when you say something crazy about me or you say something about my children. And y'all think I don't have the right to respond back if somebody calls me a bitch? Wanda said I was a crazy bitch and made a false accusation. I can't respond back. I can't go and make an opinion, a comment as a commentator on a video that another blogger has done on what I saw and how there should have been people around him that advised him not to do that. So, hey, it is what it is. What you say, checking you also YouTube updated to hold people accountable for mass flagging. Also, just screenshot everything. Also, timestamp it and keep a record of all folks and groups for future references. Thank you. Because you guys can unsubscribe. That's your right. I told y'all be like Nike and just do it. You ain't got to tell me what you're gonna do. Just do it. I want people around me that are independent thinkers that you don't have to get along with me all the time, but you can respect our differences. And if you don't like it, hey, I'd rather have somebody around me that's trying to build a unity and create peace than participate in destruction. Ain't none of y'all gonna ever get me to kick a Love and Marriage Huntsville star when they're down. Hold on, Marcella. Here, let Lady Sparkle. Hey, Lady Sparkle. Thank you for being patient. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this one thing because I want you and
I get.
Marcella to talk like ladies. Um, Marcella is Marcella. Wanda is Wanda. And if the sooner people learn that,
Mm-hmm.
the better off they will be. Wanda gonna speak for herself. She ain't holding no quorums. Marcella gonna speak for herself. She don't hold no quorums. It's very disappointing what everybody is doing. And particularly, I'm talking to you and Lady D because as older women, y'all are not setting the standard for younger people to come in. That's just
I like you, Sparkle, but ain't nobody gonna paint no false image. That's not what we're gonna do. You want to talk blame me and Lady D? Go ahead, Marcella. Speak your piece, cause you
Okay.
said there was
I'm
something you knew about me.
yes, let me tell you. I'm gonna just tell you. You were traveling,
Mm-hmm.
across the state, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. That's all it was, and I don't care to elaborate about your personal business. But that's why I said I didn't come out here spewing your personal business. But when Wanda says something, like you did that video about Wanda the other night, I have not had a chance or opportunity to even watch it. But I'm hearing that in your video, you saying Marcella is hanging around this and Wanda is doing this and what Wanda do, you know good and well she a blogger. She gonna say what she want. But I just feel like it's two people, and I want you to allow me to say this, is that you really don't have no beef, but if the other blogger have a beef, you said specifically, you don't need me, but I got your back. It's not a war. We shouldn't be
Wait
going.
a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry, and I'm gonna let you continue that because you leaving off the next statement.
Okay, say it.
Because I told her she can fight her own. I said if she's being jumped, did I not?
Correct.
Okay. Now, why, Marcella? You are
That's the
you
part.
you
That's
are the
the part.
self-proclaimed.
That's the part
I
you
know,
should
but let me just.
business. And that mean I'm minding my
No,
business about Miss Wanda. See, that's what I'm saying. I mind my business about Miss Wanda, but for you to
no,
make a
you're
public
not. No, you're not.
no, for you
No,
to
you're
make
not. You ain't minding
say,
your business.
tell me what I'm involved in.
You ain't minding your
Tell me
business.
what I'm involved in.
Cause you hold on.
You was they gonna put it up. They like, oh, misbehave you. I'ma call your name. I'm not gonna say, oh, when they gonna talk about you like a damn dog, you was they gonna put it up. They gonna say this right here about this person, and then now you hold up with them.
Okay, what does that got to do with me?
These bitches crazy.
What does
These
that got
bitches
to
is
do with
crazy. They
what she's
deserve
saying?
each other.
What does that have to do with me?
I apologize. I just because you said you haven't Wanda made that video on December the 31st, and I know
On
you're a good
December the
friend of hers,
31st,
and
I
you
was
can't
reminded.
control what she says.
No,
Not
on December 31st, my son got stopped by the police.
look, I know
I
you were
got
her mom, but you've also explained
I can't hear you.
you're going in and out. You can't hear me.
Yeah,
Can
you're
you hear me now?
You're going in and out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. But what does what Miss Wanda say about you got to do with
I
me?
said, yeah, you were her.
I can't
It
hear you.
has nothing. No, you're trying to wrap yourself up with Wanda.
Are you
You
serious?
made a video last night saying that I'm jealous of younger bloggers. If you're not willing to have an honest discussion, then you can go ahead and leave because I'm not with the fake stuff.
No,
I'm
I'm
not
not
with the fake
fake
stuff.
stuff. You're not
Y'all
allowing
not
me
about to
to
go
allow
ahead and try to distract.
you're not allowing
You being fake. Man, let me tell y'all something. The great thing about YouTube, everybody can have their own platform and tell their own story. Now, all this shit then got kicked off in YouTube land in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector. And Marcella, you want to say you have still not listened to Wanda's video where she attacked me first. So I responded in kind. I responded in kind, and y'all think I don't have a right to defend myself? Get up on out of here, baby. Get up on out of here, baby. Bye and boo. In the same videos that I've made, I've already said I understood why Wanda attacked me. That's in that same video that I responded because the video was over damn near 3 hours long. I admit up in the video, I said I can understand why Wanda attacked me because I made that video with the title Martell Holt stay on their ass like tidy whities. And I already know Wanda gonna step for her daughter. So I understand that. And I said that. Y'all just want to paint this picture and try to make it seem like I'm attacking you because of Wanda. No, Marcella, you got into this because in my response video to Wanda, because Wanda accused me of hanging with folks that talk crazy about my disabled, nonverbal adolescent son, I pointed out to her, I don't hang with nobody that talks about my kids, but she does. You, her, Funky Dineva, various bloggers talked about Kiki Jabbar like a dog, but she's still friends with you. She's still friends with everybody. That's what I said in that video. So that's what pissed you off, Marcella. So don't act like I'm trying to align you with Wanda. I know Wanda's her own person. She gonna say whatever she wanna say and do whatever she wanna do. But the way you're presenting yourself right now, Marcella, you're trying to present yourself as if you don't know what's going on. You just want some peace. You've gotten wrapped up. But you threatened me last night, talking about you know something about me that you could have put on blast, but you didn't because we're friends. The reason you couldn't put me on blast about it, Marcella, is because I've already shared that story with people. And in fact, in videos, I thanked your supporters for donating to my Cash App and how I would forever be thankful and grateful because if it weren't for them, me and my son would have never made it to California from South Carolina. See, that's why I tell people and up and coming and new, smaller bloggers, this is what I tell you. This is why sometimes people don't want you to tell your truth and be honest with people. Because, see, if you keep secrets, people can blackmail you or threaten you with secrets. If you tell your truth, ain't nothing they can do about that. Do you know how horrible people would look? How horrible people would look at folks if they said what they really wanted to say? I know they probably talking a gang of shit offline about me and my son. But if those same people came online and said those callous and disrespectful words, baby, social media would eat y'all ass up. You all are the ones trying to mix me up and claim that I'm trying to create a beef with people. I just respond to people. How many times have I got to tell y'all? I prefer peace rather than participating in destruction. But I ain't never afraid to go to war. It could be me by myself going against 100, baby, and I'm not about to fold. Miss Sparkle, You have always been nice to me, and I'm sorry I put you up out the thing. But no, we're not about to do that to try to say me and Lady D are older. And wait a minute, how does that absolve young people? What the hell I got to do with it? What the hell I got to do with it? Where's the audio? Where is it that I've messed with somebody or done something to anybody? And I will continue to report on the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what I need to be reporting on or do something else. Hell, y'all ain't stopped reporting on the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector, so why should I? Why should I? Mom's YouTube account, you said I thought there is only one opinion on child abuse. Every other opinion is just sick or it is about alleged abuse. Sorry, my first language isn't English. No, that's okay. But that's something we talked about the other day. Where I said once upon a time, it used to be frowned upon. Stuff in the past. I am 53. 5'3". 53 fine, baby. Stuff when I was a young girl that people wouldn't dare touch those subjects, make fun of child trauma, disabled people, handicapped people, elderly people, uh, homeless people. It used to be shunned back in the day, but now it's not. It's being used for entertainment. The only reason I'm calling Marcella named really is because she made that video last night. Y'all act like I cannot do what any other blogger out here does. Watch a video and have an opinion on what I saw or what I heard. But somehow now I'm persona non grata. I'm the one trying to create beef. I'm gonna play some more audio, but let me get down here to these messages because I'm leaving you guys hanging. Ariel, Angel, you said a lot of us are victims. However, we cannot control what others say or do to trigger us. We can only control ourselves. I can't hold him accountable for my trauma. He was not there. And Ariel, that's where you're wrong. You seem to be under the impression that I was triggered. Now, there may have been some women that were triggered. I wasn't triggered. But it has to do with the appearance. You, a well-known mistress, Ariane Curry, voice was recorded communicating with Anthony. And in that recording, she makes salacious accusations about the prominent star of Love and Marriage Huntsville being molested as a child. Then goes on to say that a male prominent star on Love and Marriage Huntsville molested her daughter. And this is on the heels of Ariane having that interview with Marcel Scott's alleged mistress that went viral just about. So sometimes it's about timing. And just like Tanya, I saw Tanya's comments up in there where she said a lot of people tried to tell Anthony, I guess, not to, and he chose to do it his way. That's why I put the post on my wall. Father, forgive them. You mean to tell me no woman around him could tell him that that was a bad idea? And then you've had several people say that they did tell him. Then somebody else has said, and I don't know if this is true or not, they said he himself is a victim. So I commented back that that's even worse. That makes it sadder. I know that boys and men can be violated as well, but I know a man can never know how a woman feels. And so for so many of you to try to somehow make it seem as if because women are of a particular age and because, we've experienced trauma, we're stuck and we're blaming everyone else and we're triggered. Uh, Close your eyes, put your fingers in your ear and so forth. No, you guys aren't getting it. It has nothing to do with that. There's a bigger picture. Writing books about children experiencing abuse and teaching them how to recognize the signs and how to tell someone what's happening with them is admirable. It's a great thing. It's how he promoted that book because it's going to be forever linked with the show Love and Marriage Huntsville. So that's just my saying. You know, I'm not trying to control what anybody says or what they does. They can have their own beliefs. Um, Miss Bree, one and only behavior in the chat at Checking Blue. I thought you stood on people can have their own opinion and agree to disagree. At least that's what we do everywhere else when we in the chat together. Tanya said, Janice, don't worry about my appetites. Uh-oh. Hey, that girl. The thing is, Anthony, oh Lord, tried to cut Mel with the abuse. The gag is he cut a lot of folks in his chat, including some of his mods. And the thing is, uh-oh. Again, Marcella, you want to assign blame to yourself about what somebody else is doing. I barely called your name because you are someone whom I had respected, and you, more importantly, is a woman. But then, even after that commentary was shared, the audio was shared, and then he holds up the book minutes later, you guys are sitting there smiling and laughing and cheering. I know you're cheering for the book, but that was inappropriate setting. But again, that's just my opinion. And fortunately for me, there are a lot of people who have the same opinion. And then there are those that disagree and saw nothing wrong with it. And that's your choice and your prerogative. It's a slippery slope that we're sliding down. It's a slippery slope. Check Evil said many CCs have said Martell's ex uses her victimhood to market her products. What's different about what AL did? They were talking about a sensitive topic that could be triggering. See, and that's what I'm talking about. Hypocrisies on all sides. Hypocrisy. What I can do is choose where I go and what I listen to and protect my peace. It's his channel. That's it. That's all. That's right. And I agree with you, Ariel. Everyone has the right to tune in or tune out, whatever it is that they're listening to and consuming. And I don't want anyone listening today to ever mistaken that I want you to stop supporting someone. I have never told anybody to unsubscribe from someone's channel. I have even shared a story of how one of my favorite bloggers uh, had did a video and was talking about sweet tea from Married to Medicine in her female anatomy, her inability to have kids. And I was hurt because this male blogger, he is an ally of women. So for me to hear some of the stuff that came out of his mouth, I was shocked, disappointed, and I was bothered. I didn't unsubscribe from him. All I did is I just moved around because I watch a lot of things on YouTube. I just moved around. Normally, when people say things that I don't like or don't sit well with me, I just move around. I go look at other things. I stay going for a while, then I tiptoe back in to check the temperature to see what's going on, and then I say, "Oh, okay, everything's cool." So it's business back to normal. I know some people cannot do that, but hey, that's me. Um, that's right, Tanya. Marcella, you can't control anyone's content but your own. Exactly. And the point of this video today is in response, Marcella, to your video that you made last night. So that's what this video is about. Nothing more, uh, nothing less. Checking you, boo. Tanya, I'm a mob for misbehaving and will treat you fairly. Unfortunately, I was not given that same respect in Butterfly's chat. Enjoy. Oh wow, what happened over at Butterfly? And that's another thing. They want me to have an issue with Butterfly. I don't have an issue with Butterfly. I said something positive in a video about Butterfly, about how when Wanda, y'all remember back when that topic of motherless child was going around. Um, sure enough, Miss Wanda had did a video, and then she was talking about fatherless child because people were talking about that maybe Miss Van had placed a child for adoption, and I was bothered by that. I was bothered by that. And so I made a video because up until that time, no one knew that I had placed a child for adoption. And I said that was sick. That was horrible. You know, no one knows why a woman, a young girl, uh, may give up a child for adoption. And so in my video, I was emotional. And I said, I don't care. You know, that's not me. You know, I'm not that type of person. Even if it's coming from somebody that I like. And Butterfly was in the chat, Marcella, Wanda was doing the talking. And so Butterfly reached out to me to apologize. And it wasn't, I just, wasn't just Butterfly that I was hurt by. She thought it was because of her, but it wasn't just her, but she apologized. And we're fine. That showed me she was a woman cut from a different cloth. That's what I said in my video the other day. She's a woman cut from a different cloth. So it's unfortunate. But I know people do what they want to do. But the thing is, you guys, you really need to hear people for yourself instead of listening to subscribers come and tell you what somebody said if you have not listened to the video for yourself to hear the entire context of what was said. Then Marcella, you told a lie last night in your video talking about I don't even need to go there. It was just a bunch of lies, a bunch of lies. And I'm coming out here to set the record straight about who I am and my character. And ain't nobody gonna play on my top. You are not about to make me appear to be something that I'm not. And if anyone has taken the time to listen to my videos, you'll see that I have never changed. I have always been the same. I've let y'all know why I didn't care for Melody. And then I started calling out when I saw fans on this side of the aisle that support the Scotts were doing the same thing. So how can you criticize Melody's fans if you're doing the same thing? That's all I'm saying. Two queens, one king. Childhood trauma is real. I remember you apologizing to Wanda. Thank you, two queens and one king. Thank you very much for saying that. And see, that lets me know. That's how I know. People don't listen to your video. They want to only listen to a few minutes and then run with it. Just like, had I not gone back to, well, we're going to leave it alone. We're going to leave it alone. Y'all just want to operate from a case of angst, confusion. But I am going to play some more audio because Marcella, ain't this what you said, Marcella? What is that? Hold on just a second so I can play the audio for you guys. Oh, why is it not playing on there? It might be playing on the same thing. Hold on. Okay, there we go, you guys. There we go. I fixed the problem. Because I'm telling y'all what somebody said, but I want you to hear the words for yourself and their verbiage. Show could get any lower. Like, but it just, I felt the way everything going on social media, I'm like, going to the end, like, what's really going to happen?
So, when you ain't got no common defense, so what you expect? All right, in my opinion, let me go to Auntie Marcella. Go ahead, end us off, Auntie Marcella. Congratulations to you, you. Now, being the YouTubeographer that I am, Ariane wasn't the first one that made these accusations. When one of the Scott brothers was accused of being gay, he said these accusations first about all the nitty gritty. Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't think anybody's going to sue anybody because that would be a waste of Mel's money to sue Ariane because Ariane ain't got nothing. Ariane had more when Martell and Mel was married. And now he has nothing, she has nothing, and that's why they trying to come up on the come up with all this mess of accusing the Scots and everything. But I'm going to tell you, they need to rename this show Love and Marriage Whole House because we have been finding out people are sleeping with people and it don't make any sense. So y'all, I'm the YouTubeographer. If y'all need the receipts, one of us got the receipts in our vault.
Okay, so y'all heard it for yourself in Marcella's voice. She's the YouTubeographer, but yet she said she still, as of today, has not heard, listened to Wanda's video from December the 31st, where Wanda attacked me first, and that's why I responded in kind. Hello, Universal T, Davita Jane, Sparkle, that girl. I saw Miss Bree. As you're coming in, please hit like, subscribe, share the video. Um, all of the commentary that I am providing is of a mature nature. It's alleged, in my opinion, and for entertainment and educational purposes only. Davita Jane, Aries and Leos and Sagittarius are fire signs. Yes, we are, and I'm loyal to people. If you're kind to me, I'm kind. You rub me the wrong way, it is what it is. Folks in them, folks from people from Chicago, you know what folks is. That's a gang, GD. I've never been a gangster disciple. I have family members who were, but that wasn't me. But I didn't take offense when an unpopular opinion would say that. She's from Chicago too. It is what it is. It was meant as a joke, nothing serious. But as of late, it's supposed to be we're trying to create an old ladies game. How many times have I said in my videos, and definitely in the video yesterday, I gave up gang banging in my youth. I am not about to be out here gang banging now that I'm older. So, hey, it is what it is. But I'm going to play some audio for you, a popular opinion. So, how could you get offended by me saying this about you? Like that. I don't care if it's a heterosexual man or a homosexual man. I don't like men disrespecting women. And just like I don't disrespect men as well. I don't do that. But it bothers me. And you can't blame well, you can blame men, but I fought for women because you have droves of women over there supporting me in that disrespect. Now if you're a woman and you cuss that man out, by all rights, he need to cuss you back out because you disrespected him. But I treat people with respect, so I receive respect. But it's sad and disappointing to see all you women run up over there and you want to listen to information like that. And I'm going to call out a name because a lot of people don't like for you to call out content creators' names. I don't know what this forbidden room is, but my thing is if you proud enough and brave enough to be up over there condoning stuff like that, then you need to be called out. Y'all know I'm from Chicago. And I have a soft spot for people from Chicago. But unpopular opinion, now known as Opinion Nation, I'm disappointed in you. But it shouldn't be unsuspected. You know, you're an intelligent woman, you're a classy talking woman, but you was up over there because your name was up in the chat box over there communicating with Anthony. Why would you want to be over there to hear any audio of anyone talking about uh, childhood trauma? What do you guys expect to hear new from Ariana Curry that you didn't hear before? Y'all claim that y'all want to hear and see something different. Is this what you're talking about? I don't understand it. And late breaking news, I don't know how true it is. Honey, I'll just. So after this video, I am done with it. I am. Your hope, you said if we're calling everyone out, we have to call Lady D out as well. For weeks, I've listened to Lady D send subliminals about other content creators, and it's not fun as a subscriber. Your hope, I made a video before. The video was called I was addressing I am the clout. I was addressing her, and I think that video is I may have made it maybe 2 weeks ago. But in that video, I say, and my motto is, if it's not directed, it's not respected. If a person doesn't call my name, I'm not gonna pick up that baggage and claim it. So if a person's not saying a name, but they're sending subliminal messages, how do you know which content creator they're talking about if they haven't said their name? We shouldn't assume or speculate. Now, and just like I said, I know Lady D doesn't care for Melody, but she knows I like Melody, even if I criticize Melody from time to time. Lady D knows that. But whatever Lady D says and her opinion has nothing to do with me. I do know there was a time it was brought to my attention that Lady D had talked about a content creator's child, and I think I had did a video and I had mentioned it in the video that I didn't want to believe that. And Lady D reached out to me and she said, well, she had, but she was just angry. And I told her, no, we can't talk about the kids. G, we can't talk about the kids. So I call her out on it. But just like y'all want to say, look, everybody grown, they're responsible for what they say and what they do and can't be blamed for it. Now, y'all saying Wanda's her own person, Marcella can't be blamed for what Wanda says or does, and vice versa. So why do y'all want to put that harness around my neck that whatever Lady D says or does is my it's connected with me. I've already shown people who I am and what I give. I'm not going to uh, tell somebody else what they can and cannot do. If it's something I disagree with, I'll let them know. I don't necessarily have to tell y'all that I've talked to them to let them know. So, but I hear what you're saying. Your hope, you have a right to your opinion. You do. Checking you. Feel free to come again. Please step up and share the live. Thanks for coming. Yes, you guys, hit like, subscribe, and share the video. Hit dislike if you don't like what you hear. BK Lakeisha, you say respectfully, if Ari is still speaking to bloggers and thinks she's not recorded after that whole original straight no chaser thing, then she's dumber than I thought. I mean, I've also said that as well. I've also said she's had a YouTube page all this time, and when those millimeter content creators were talking about her son, her kids, and more specifically her son, like a dog, not once did she fire up her YouTube page to get up on their necks and say anything. But now she's firing up her YouTube page to interview alleged mistresses. And I said it couldn't be me. You ain't finna talk about my child, and I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna do nothing. Yeah, right. Ariel Angel, if Marcella comes out here to defend Wanda and says she has Wanda's back, so how are you not going to put them together? And, and especially when she won't even take the time. I know she listened to the video, but she want to act like she still hasn't listened to Wanda's video where Wanda attacked me first. And then last night, Marcella threatened me.
Absolutely nothing. Misbehave. What you and Miss Wanda got going on? Let me tell you what I see as an old blogger that's been on this YouTube a very long time. You used to be over here and everywhere supporting what everybody else is saying, if they're not millimeters. All of a sudden, you starting to sound like you're trying to crack on the millimeters side. But I'm gonna tell you, like saying about Ariana. Let me tell you something. Ariana is grown. She may not have known what she did then, but she know what she's doing now. She know that she to mess with the union of marriage. Nothing comes out of that. Don't play like this is Ariana's first time messing with somebody's marriage. Okay? But I'm not with it.
So I want to clarify some things. On December 31st, I know Marcella was the moderator, and I also know Marcella left because something happened with her son. Although her name was showing up, she left because she was getting phone calls in regards to her son. Had you guys taken the time to listen to my video, you would see that I put that in there. I've given a breakdown of everything, but you guys have chosen not to listen to the video, so you want to come up over here and spit out red meat for folks to nuzzle and chew on. I said that Marcella had left. She had something dealing with her son. And then when she came back, she put in the chat, I'm here. So I know Marcella wasn't there the whole time. I know that. How Marcella name was brought up in my video is because Wanda accused me of hanging with people that disrespected my child. I pointed out that I have never hung or associated with anybody that has disrespected my child. That's not in my nature, unlike her. So that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna pick and choose what we want to hear. My stuff isn't carrying on for days. Your hope, because Marcella made that video last night. So now it's my turn to respond to her in kind. And after I do this video, I'm done. I'm done with it. I don't come kicking at people. I don't come trying to start no fight. I'm reactionary. I'm going to respond. Just because I didn't respond quick enough to your liking or anyone else liking, I respond when I'm ready to, because actually I know this is all part of a little game that they're playing. It's a little game that they're playing. So let me continue playing the audio because I don't want anybody to say that I'm misleading anyone. You can hear the content creators in their own voice of what they said and what I said about someone.
Anthony do, I'm gonna wholeheartedly support him. You telling me what I'm doing, Anthony, misbehaving. You know, you went through some personal stuff, and I didn't come up here and blast you for it. You know why? Because I considered you a woman that you say that we're not supporting.
So again, you're hearing for yourself in Marcella's own words. That was her thinly veiled threat. And that's why when she came over here, I wanted her to say it up on my panel. What was it exactly that you know about me that you could put on blast? Then she's acting, Marcella, sometimes you're a great actress. I mean, you can perform well, honey. You got to acting like you didn't want to say anything. Everybody knew. I shared it. The video is on my channel, and where I talk about how I was in a hostile home. My son's father. It look. It's in the video. The fact that some of you choose not to listen to the video for yourself, so you can confirm it. That's your problem. That's a you problem. That ain't a misbehaving problem. That's a your problem. But I'm making this video today to clarify things and get it out in the open. Because what y'all not going to continue to do, what you're not going to continue to do is try to make me out to be something or someone that I'm not. That's what you're not going to do. Kickoff 2025 with your people don't get distracted by the foolishness nor allow content creators to skew your opinion of others simply because they have a larger platform or ties to a pseudo celebrity. I am not beefing with anyone. If you have not heard the information from my mouth or read it on my community wall, then the information is fake news. Sure enough, Miss Wanda isn't a victim. She attacked me first, but somehow y'all seem to think I should have ignored it. Wanda made a video on December 31st, 2024, in which she called me out of my name and falsely accused me of associating with people who've attacked my nonverbal adolescent son diagnosed with Down syndrome. I, in return, made a response video on December 31st, pointing out how Wanda verbally attacked and callously spoke about her niece, Nakisha Dawson Jabbar, to Marcella, various bloggers, and virtual strangers, and remained friends with them after her niece's untimely passing. Keep in mind, Wanda remained friends with Funky Dineva even after he spoke negatively of her niece post her death. From the moment I created my YouTube channel at Misbehaving is Fun in August 2023, I have always made it clear that I roll solo dolo because a queen stands alone, only cowards run in attacks. I've never required or requested that anyone share the same opinion or viewpoint as me. In fact, I have welcomed and encouraged people to not be afraid to share their opinion, even if it's different than mine. How can we grow and evolve as people if we all thought, felt, and reacted the same? If you took the time to listen to my videos for yourself, as opposed to taking the word of someone else, you'd hear for yourself that I've always operated from a place of peace, not chaos, and promoted unity since my channel's inception. The same people attacking me now are the same people who cheered me on when I made negative videos of Melody Cherie Rogers and her millimeters. Now that I've started pointing out how Wanda, Marcella, Anthony, and subscribers that support Letitia Scott, Marcel Scott, Maurice Scott, and Kimmy Scott are doing the exact same thing that they accused the millimeters of doing, I'm considered persona non grata. There's a concerted effort to malign my character and intertwine me with the things that at Real Talk with Lady D has said or done. If we're going to be honest, Lady D is cool with Marcella, Wanda, and an avid supporter of Letitia Scott. Since they can't control me, they want to isolate me by smearing my reputation. Marcella, I listened to your video, YouTube Beef Against Me and Them. It's filled with complete lies, and I heard your thinly veiled threat towards me. I peep what's going on, Marcella. You're trying to divert subscribers from my channel, distract my attention by creating an imaginary beef, and deflect from the fact that you were sitting on Anthony Lofty's panel in which he used Ariane Curry's audio recorded voice sharing childhood sexual abuse accusations against cast members of Love and Marriage Huntsville to promote his children's book, I'm Telling, on the heels of Ariane Curry's interview with Marcel Scott's alleged mistress. Anthony could have promoted his children's book in a different video on a different day as to not give the appearance that he's minimizing, mocking, and monetizing childhood sexual trauma. But he chose not to. Writing a book teaching a child how to recognize abuse and how to tell someone isn't the problem. Promoting the book moments after Ariana accused Love and Marriage Huntsville cast members of being involved in childhood sexual abuse is the problem. So that's where I stand. And once this video is over, I'll be done with it until somebody else call my name. Thank you for coming, Jam. Thank you. Hello, Universal Tea with Marie. We're just about done. Misbehaving, stay on their necks. Look, as a regulator, 2 queens and 1 king, I'm gonna stay on everybody's neck. You may love me today and might hate me tomorrow, because I might be on your favorite's neck. But I am a fan of the show. I am a fan of the show. I can see how each character has evolved, how they have rebranded themselves, or they've remained the same. I've seen, and I've said countless times, that if it were not for the millimeters, and I said this in my other video, I never thought I would say this, but if it weren't for the millimeters, they would have been gotten Melody off that show. So it's a good thing that she does have support. Now, yeah, you got some that are unhinged, but I think it's a new year and she's distancing herself from people that want to continue with the negativity. Hey, but yeah, as a regulator, you got to stand on business. You got to call out the fuck shit. You got to say, hey, you ain't telling the truth. You're not being quite honest. And I think you purposely trying to mislead your subscribers, trying to, as I call it, mind manipulation, mind manipulate the public. If you can present a package beautiful, you can verbalize or engage the audience. And if you have some charisma, it can be easy to persuade people to think like you think. And for those of you that don't know, what you say, speak with your girl Marcella, she dropped checking you, boo. That was totally disrespectful. I wasn't in her video, but the door is closed. No disrespect. Oh, well, that's good. Because Marcella said where she stood last night in her video. But what I do know is that ain't nobody gonna control what I say and do over here on my channel. Misbehaving is fun. Nobody. Nobody is going to call my name and think I won't respond. Nobody is going to falsely accuse me of trying to create beef with them and think I'm not going to come back and address it. Nobody is going to do it. I hate to see that so many of you have unsubscribed, but that's okay because man's rejection is God's protection. I know a lot of you aren't accustomed, acclimated, or used to people being authentic and standing and believing and treating everyone with respect, but being true to self without being influenced by the crowds. So that's where I stand with that. And I'm not going to drop anybody if you're not going to be the truth. We can have a discussion, but if you want to try to divert to another, deflect to another topic and not deal with the topic at hand or speak different from what you said in your video last night, then you're not being honest. So we can't have a meeting of the minds. So the door was closed when you threatened to, when you said, I know something about you. but I didn't put you on blast. When you lied and said, I'm jealous of younger content creators and I'm creating beef, the door was closed in. I don't backpedal and I don't pussy pop. If I offend or hurt someone and they tell me I offend and I hurt them by something I said, I recognize that and I apologize for that. But I'd be damned if I tell you something you did hurt me, or I know you were blatantly lying, just like you know you were blatantly lying on me, and you think I give a fuck if you like me or not? If you closing the door, if you locking that door, don't play with me. Don't play with me. No, she ain't gotta click that link. She closed the door, and that's fine with me. I don't want nobody clicking on no link if they're not gonna be honest and tell the truth. I can listen to you and I can hear when I'm wrong, but ain't nobody finna play. Ain't nobody finna play with me. Jam, yeah. Money is the root of all evil. Yes, it is. I love money, but I won't be a slave to money. Checking you, boo. You said, please work it out. Allow her to be honest. Well, checking you, boo. You've seen from the other video. I might be hot one minute, and I calm down, and actually, I ain't real mad, but I don't like for people to play with my intelligence. You can't say one thing and do another. Now, if this is some carefully orchestrated plan for entertainment, then you need to let me know beforehand, and I need to get paid because I got to get paid to play. So it is what it is. Mm. Yeah, I know one thing. I know. Uh, what would you say? Um, mm, she can come back if she want to. I think I got some more audio. Vanessa Marshall, welcome. Jim, glad you popped up on my timeline to see Lysella at her mess again. Step and repeat pattern. Checking you, Boo said balance and imperfect came from me. I have said it often. I'm not in that order. I believe opinion uses a lot of what I say and claim it as she created it originally at Speak With Your Girl, Marcella. Oh, wow. Oh, that Speak With Your Girl, Marcella was AL for recording Ari without her knowledge. He said in earlier lives that he didn't record her. Interesting. Two queens, one king. It was a money grab. Checking you, boo. You said no one should hate a person so badly that they make fun of people's traumas. More time was spent on playing the recording than on listening to folks who speak on essay. Yeah, yeah. Selective outrage doesn't work on at misbehaving channel. A right is a right and a wrong is a wrong, even if people are your favorite. That's right. Jam said there's a time and place for everything. Have a moral compass. That's right. Mia, you said Melody should have had a right to tell her own story. Anthony did that to hurt Melody. And again, I think on one of my videos, I know the video, but I had said months ago, like even when I said don't nobody know if that's true or not, but it's horrible to talk about that, to use that. But y'all heard for yourself from the YouTubeographer. I'm gonna play it again where that rumor originated. Yeah.
I need to make the jokers give me lower. Like it just, I felt the way everything going on social media. I'm like, once again, like, what's really going to happen? I know time to so what you expect? My opinion, let me go to Marcella. Go ahead, in the top, Marcella. Congratulations to you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, being the YouTubeographer that I am, Ariana wasn't the first one that made these accusations. When one of the Scott brothers was accused of being gay, he said these accusations first about all the nitty gritty. And I'm going to tell you, I don't think anybody's going to sue anybody because that would be a waste of Mel's money to sue Ariana because Ariana ain't got nothing. Ariana had more until Mel was married. And now he has nothing, she has nothing, and that's why they trying to come up on the come up with all this mess of accusing the Scots and everything. But I'm going to tell you, they need to rename the show Love and Marriage Hoe House. Because we have been finding out people are sleeping with people and it don't make any sense. So y'all, I'm the YouTubeographer. If y'all need the receipts, one of us got the receipts in our phone. The Mark Scott was the first one that filled out a lot of these rumors. And Anthony, when you just played that soundbite,
Mm-hmm. So can't nobody say misbehaving is lying, misbehaving is lying, misbehaving is lying. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and everyone involved has a YouTube page. So after I get done with this, I'm done, unless my name is called. But honey, don't ever talk about I know something about you. I know something about you, and I could have put it on blast. Just that statement alone, that's nothing positive. That's not endearing or warm. That was a thinly veiled threat. Some people may not recognize that as such, but it is. But the problem is, it doesn't matter what you choose to share, disclose about me, because I've disclosed it myself. And if you come out here with a fake story, I will come out to rebut it and let you know. Because one thing a person will never be able to do is to blackmail me or bribe me with my information. Now, again, y'all try to say, all right, what up, Compton? All right, and what up? Uh-huh. Misbehaving, gather the trash and take it out. Baby, we're gonna be done pretty soon. But checking you, boo, I thank you. And the only reason I took everybody else's wrench, Lady D, and I took yours, I don't want them to blame you for anything that I say and do. I heard it at Misbehaving, you're right, but I know exactly who and what she said was talking about. But again, I just hope y'all can resolve this because at the end of the day, you and the other content creators actually make good content. And I've never criticized anybody else's content. Never. And I would go over there and listen. Deborah McDougal, you said Lady D started this mess over some AI mess. She's not the first one on YouTube that create AI, and she won't be the last. Marcella wasn't wrong about what she said. Um, what does that have to do with misbehaving? I don't have nothing to do with no AI. It seemed like Deborah. I want to thank you for coming up over here, but it seemed like you should have went up over to Unapologetic Real Talk and addressed her. And some of you seem to think that Lady D is trying to take ownership of the whole idea of AI. She was merely pointing out that she was the first over here in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector to be using AI. But hey, that ain't my business. She can explain it better, so you can go up over there. I'm addressing Marcella and the folks that got an issue with me and this narrative that they're trying to paint to malign my character. And you are absolutely right, checking you, boo. Nobody is saying anything about folks recording other folks without their permission. But then again, checking you, boo, in fairness, this is YouTube and people are known to do that. So when you get on these phones with people or people call you from Instagram or whatever else, baby, you should always operate from a space that you are being recorded. Because, honey, when mad day comes, they're going to use it against you. If you don't do what they want you to do, they're going to use it against you. So it's best for you to have principles. At Deborah Maduka, when you are in opinions chat, she likes you to stay on topic. Why are you not on topic on that misbehaving? Hashtag hypocrisy, hashtag selective outrage. As featured the girl Marcella Wild, personal stuff not cool for public display. Have a convo with misbehaving. She ain't coming back up here. She gonna run and play victim, just like she gonna say we both from the beef sector. Well, when I was over in the beef sector, I was a subscriber. When I started my channel in August of 2023, I may have provided commentary over in the beef sector for 1 month, if that. But yeah, if she up here want to talk about what she can do, yeah, I know your reputation, but I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. Just like the you talking about, you'll send some mugs to us, send our address to you. You a professional doctor, Marcella. You know how to find our address if you want us to have a mug. And to anybody that thinks I'm going to send you an email, that is dunzo. That's a nada, zero, zilch. I will not send anybody no damn email going forward. You'll never get a chance to track my IP address. If you want to communicate with me, what you can do is send a cash app with your number, and I will give you a call. Shing a ling a ling, shing a ling a ling. Tanya, you said respond to Wanda. I already responded, Tanya. I responded to Wanda. I did a video, and then when Wanda put a comment, naming lies. Oh, well, I've already read it. Everything where they're up here talking about. Uh, I'm jealous of younger content creators. Um, I've called, talked to Marcella about Wanda. That that's a lie. I haven't even talked to Marcella. Marcella called me once from Instagram last year. I believe it was during the summertime. I can't remember exactly which month it was. She gave me her phone number, and I've never called her. If Marcella wanted to get a hold of me, if anybody wanted to get a hold of me, they could reach out to Tanya. Tanya sent me a text to my cell phone back in October when I was going through everything with my son's father. So the same way, however, Tanya found my phone number is the same way that they can find my phone number. So it is what it is. They wanted to come out here and do us, put it on display. I got a right to respond and put it on display. That's right. It's called accountability. Yeah, Chia seed. I heard that too. But I'm not nobody's do girl. I'm not going to attack anybody for anyone just to build up my channel. Because what people will do with you, they'll do to you. Deborah, you said, are you reading a script? It's not that serious. People gonna watch who they want. You reading the same taglines, Deborah. Well, why are you over here if you don't like what you're hearing? Skedaddle. Yes, Marcella.
I'm here again, and I'm letting you
Marcella.
know I'm here,
Okay.
and I have not threatened
Uh-huh.
you.
I'm
I haven't threatened you. I just told you when you were going through that, how could you think I'm an enemy when I was there to support you when you was going through that? I know what you was going through. I didn't come out here and try to bash you with it. That's what I'm trying to say. So please don't say I threatened you. And then two, you saying I'm
is it
a
mm-hmm.
master doxer. What I was saying is that true, you're right. But I left that alone a long time ago. And like I said, you all over the
Mm-hmm.
place. You're mad at me because you're saying that you're mad at me because it seemed like to me that I support AL and Miss Wanda, and I'm telling you that I cannot control what they say. So tell me why you upset with me. Tell me and let me answer to why you're upset with me.
I've already told you why I'm upset with you. You are the one that is trying to align yourself and state I'm upset with you about Wanda and AL. So it's you. You haven't listened to my videos and you haven't listened to me express myself tonight.
No, I didn't. After I said good night, I left and then I
And
came
Marcel,
back. I came back, honestly, I left and I came back,
mm,
because I'm getting upset with you saying I'm trying
mm.
to align myself. I'm not aligning myself with anybody. I support Anthony. I support unpopular opinion. But you're not taking accountability for what you said to Lady D is that if you need me, I'm gonna be here. You act like you and Lady D gonna come
it,
against
it,
other
it,
people, but that don't have nothing to do with me.
isn't that what you said? Isn't that what you said? You what your video on January 1st when the shit hit the fan after Wanda made her video and I responded to Wanda. You made a video January 1st where you were clear, and I even made sure I put that in my video that you were clear that you weren't there because something happened with your son
Correct.
and you were concerned about your son's safety. You came back and you had put a message, I'm here. So I already know you were not in there. But when you made that video on the first, you also stated that you have nothing to do with what goes on between me and Miss Wanda. I have
Correct.
never accused you of whatever she's doing. But you did then said you got Wanda's back. Wanda
And
is your
you
friend
know what?
on and
I
off
have
social
her
media. So
back.
you were the one that first that
I have her
said
back
who
not to
back you
fight no
have.
battle. Have you ever seen me fight a battle for anybody but myself?
I
Having
don't
her
hang around
back,
and go around
having
people's
her
stuff. When
back,
people get to doing that,
having her back doesn't mean I'm
when
not gonna turn
people
my back.
let's not deflect Marcella because I want to go back to what your original comment was. You said that I said I'm gonna have Lady D's back. And this comment was made after you said you got Wanda's back. And I also, when I said I would have Lady D's back, I said if he was getting jumped. I told her that was between her. I know you heard it because if you heard that part where I said I got her back, I also added to that if she was getting jumped. Other than that, that's her business. She can handle it. She can fight. That woman got a mouth of her own. She can handle herself. But again, you were the one to first state that you had somebody back.
Yes, I
And
have
then when
Miss
I go
Wanda's
do a
back.
video,
I have
and
unpopular opinions
okay,
back, mean in supporting
it,
them.
it
I'm
it has nothing. It
I'm
has
not gonna come up and cuss out anybody for Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda can curse back and
who did
forth.
nobody
I'm
say
not
you
gonna
know
come up
why
here
why
and articulate for
why are you
unpopular
trying?
opinion or
Oh,
for
one,
rebuttal block.
oh, Marcella,
No, don't
you're not being
patronize
truthful.
me. You're being
You're
condescending.
trying to assume. You're trying to assume. You're trying to say I think you're going to come up here and cuss out people on their behalf. That's not factual. You're not being factual, Marcella.
What did you mean by that?
You have
What did you mean by you had Miss Lady Debat?
if there are multiple people making videos on her attacking her, she's out there by herself, then I'm going to crank up a video to support her. That's
Did you see
exactly
me do
what
that?
I
Did you
meant.
see me do that? Did you see me do that?
Did I accuse you of attacking her?
Did
Have
you
you
see
heard any
me?
videos where
Did, did you see
no,
me
have
in
you
any
heard or
videos
seen?
about
Have
her,
you heard?
Lady D, or
You,
anybody else?
have you seen me make any videos attacking anybody that Lady D has a beef with? She can handle herself. You coming up here trying to play
You
games.
attacked me.
Marcella,
You
come
attacked
on now.
Butterfly. Please don't holler at me, because I
Wait,
really respect you, and I'm
girl, I
trying.
have never attacked that.
Okay,
No,
but
you
that's
don't,
what
because
I'm saying.
you sitting up here on my panel lying. You sitting
No,
up here on my
I'm
panel
really not
lying.
lying.
You talking about you you lying talking about I attacked Butterfly. I have never attacked Butterfly. That's what you're lying about. That's what you're lying about. And you don't think getting up in your video, all you got to do is listening to your video from last night. You were the one that was sending all these shots and talking negatively. I'm making my video responding to you. I
I
haven't
didn't
come to you
tell you
guys
not
to
to
want to beef
do.
with you or
I
create
said
a
if
beef.
I wanted to go after you, I would use what I already know about you, but I respect you. That's exactly what I said. Did you not hear that part? And I thought you were 59.
I definitely heard. I definitely heard that part. That's why I went and listened to your entire video, because it does a disservice not to listen to a content creator's videos to hear exactly what they said. I don't do hearsay. I go uh, hear the information for myself. For you to sit up here, you're very intelligent, Marcella. For you to sit up here and want to say you didn't threaten me, to say you know something about me that you could blast me with, but you didn't.
Did you hear? I said,
Come on now, Marcella.
did you hear if I wanted to do it, I could have done that, but I respect you. Did you hear that whole sentence, or you took a couple of phrases? I would never threaten you or go after you.
I heard your entire statement, Marcella, but there was no need for you even to include that in the video. You were purposely listening to respond instead of listening to understand. I respect your you have the right to your own opinion and who you want to support. I am not upset with you with who you support. That is not an issue of mine or a problem.
This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I
Yes, ma'am.
won't say your name,
Yes, ma'am.
and you don't. Please don't say
Mm-hmm.
don't say mine, because I think that we on a level where we can respect and move on. And I didn't know you was just a sub in the beef sector. I was a content creator, and like I said,
Mm-hmm.
did some pretty messed up things on YouTube, and I'm trying my
Mm-hmm.
hardest to move forward. But y'all keep trying to pull me back in for who the people I support. You did talk about Butterfly. You did talk about
What did
unpopular
I say?
opinion.
What did I What did I say about Butterfly? Because you lying now. What did I say about Butterfly? Because you are blatantly lying. And yeah, I have said something about unpopular opinion. I put it in a video and I just played audio tonight. So if you cannot tell me or play anything where I've talked about Butterfly, girl, bye. So what did I say about Butterfly?
Are you gonna keep muting my mic?
If you're not going to answer the question, what did I say about
I
Butterfly? I have
can't
never
hear
attacked her.
myself talking to you. I can't hear myself from your mic. This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
You said something about Butterfly
Can
hanging
you
out.
guys hear Marcella?
Oh
Hold
my
on,
God.
Marcella. Can you guys hear Marcella? Because you lying. You're lying. You lied last night. You're lying right now. I have never talked about Butterfly. There is not a reason for me to talk about it, but we ain't gonna play these reindeer games. Christmas has passed. Can you guys hear Marcella put a number 3 in the chat if you can hear Marcella. Go ahead, Marcella. I'm gonna mute myself. Maybe that's
I'm bringing up Butterfly, and I'm bringing up AL, and I'm bringing up everybody checking you, boo, is because she's continually jumping from everybody. Because I support Miss Wanda, and I should stop Miss Wanda for what she said about misbehaving. I wasn't there. Then two, I should stop AL, people hanging around him promoting this book and stuff like that. All those things don't have anything to do with me. The only time I spoke on all this stuff was yesterday. Yesterday, because I hear my name over here, then Miss the other lady and said something about me and said that the spirits, and guess what? Guess who's sitting over there while she's talking? Misbehaving. So what I'm doing, why do you keep muting my mic? What I'm saying is just keep my name out your mouth. You saying that I'm a liar? I'm telling you. Are you finished? Can I speak now? You keep muting my mic. I'm just telling you, I don't wish to disrespect you. I'm going to support everybody that I want to support. I was supporting you, not even knowing that y'all all had some issues. I was still supporting you. And I do not want to be involved in no beef with you or Lady D or with nobody. What y'all say about people, they will defend themselves. But I would prefer for you just not to include me in this because I don't have that desire. I'm over there doing something out about her phone number being spoofed, and it's spoof, Miss Chia Seeds. Spoof. SP. You're muting my mic. I don't understand. She called someone husband while his wife was at, that's a lie, Chia Seeds. Now we know it's bullshit. She keeps muting my mic. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Because every time I talk, she's muting my mic. I'll unmute it, she'll mute it back. So she was initially having problems with her internet. Okay. Mia, let's talk about Kiki. I had a beef with Kiki. Miss Wanda did not get in it. Before Kiki left, I resolved, I refrained, because I could have told y'all much more. I refrained. Um, Evangelist Val, baby, she came back and told everybody I did not do that. I did not do that, Chia Seeds. And you know how many years ago that was? That was 3 years ago. Y'all need to come out the past and come up to the future. That's what you need to do. Y'all so busy digging in my past and y'all want me to be that Marcella so bad. But I'm moving forward. But just like I said, you reach too far. You reached too far with me. I'm muted again. God dang it. Hello? I am muted. Am I muted now? I hear you, Marcel. Okay, I'm just going to you bullet Kiki and Melody. Okay. I'm gonna let you have that, girl. I'm gonna let you have that. If I do a parody, it's to be funny. If I'm trash, then your mama trash. Okay. I just want you to know that bitch live in a dumpster. So that's why I'm saying, me, every time I come in here, you always saying something to me. So I'm not playing. Marcella, I don't believe misbehaving is meeting you. Okay. Her Wi-Fi has been acting up. Okay. All right. So I'm agree to go to bed. I mean, I'm agree to sign off, y'all, because I don't want to be rude. I am, misbehaving. I wish you the very, very, very best in everything. So, good night, y'all. Let misbehave and have us, okay?
Hey, Burgundy Ray, you said it sounds like it's a lot of misunderstanding. It is, but the thing I do is I listen to the content creators. I never listen to what the subscribers are saying. And I just had saw my mic was mute because I wanted Marcella to continue talking about finishing her point about Kiki. I didn't want her getting in the chat reading the comments because a lot of time the comments in the chat it's what kicks up confusion. You don't need to read the chat. Just make your point and say whatever it is you need to say. But I've never said anything negative about Butterfly. So I'm not going to stand by and let somebody blatantly lie. So it is what it is. And then a lot of times your mic wasn't muted, Marcella. When I did mute your mic, it was because I was trying to say something and you kept continuing to talk and would not stop. You would not respect me as the host. This is my channel. So if I want to get a point out or a statement out or say something, you have to allow me to do that. But I heard what you said. Going forward, you won't say my name and I won't say your name. But keep in mind, we are not going to pass that false narrative that I'm out here creating fake beefs with people or starting problems or I'm mad at you because you support Anthony Lofty's unpopular opinion. Who else? Butterfly and Wanda. Show enough, Miss Wanda. I am not mad at you because of that. If you're choosing not to listen to my videos to hear for yourself, then that's on you. Y'all trying to paint this false narrative of me. And y'all just mad because I'm coming back creating the video and I can effectively articulate myself. And not only that, I have audio of recordings of exactly what I said. So can't nobody say I said something I didn't. That's the problem. You guys are seasoned content creators and even you up and coming ones that are very talented. Your thing is you guys are getting out here believing what a subscriber is telling you when subscribers can be messy instead of listening to the content for yourself. There is a saying on YouTube, and it comes from Pastor Jay Wilson over in the beef sector. He said, "Trust but verify." And what that means is, you can trust what people are telling you, but you need to verify that what they're telling you is the truth. Trust but verify. Again, there are no friends on YouTube, baby. Just coworkers. Just coworkers. So again, Butterfly, I have never said anything negative about you at all. Anybody telling you that I have, tell them to provide you with the audio or the video of where. Why would I talk crazy about you? You've never said anything about me. So my thing is this: I don't attack anybody or say anything about them until they attack me or my family. And when that happens, it's up and it's stuck. Don't get mad because Marcella, you made a video last night where you were saying some stuff, and now I'm responding. Once this video is done, I'm done with it as well. I don't need nobody saying my name, and I won't say yours. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Checking you, boo. You said you tend to be, um, no, Tanya. Even Tanya, when it comes to my telephone number during that time, I was going through something very, very hostile. And to me, when you reached out, it did not bother me because to me it meant that you were concerned about the welfare of myself and my child. And that's why you were reaching out. So it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me at all. So that was my point of saying that. And again, I apologize because I did make a video about your grandfather, Mr. Bo McMichaels. And so I do apologize for that. But yeah, I wasn't offended or upset when you called because I knew when you reached out, you were concerned about the safety and well being of my son and myself. Because when I was in South Carolina, I was going through something very tumultuous. So please accept my apology. And I don't want anybody to run with that narrative that Tanya is going down, doing background checks or whatever else. Um, and you are absolutely right. Lady D doesn't need anybody help, baby. Honey, Lady D doesn't need anybody help. And ain't nobody jumping nobody. Burgundy Ray, it's a lot of misunderstanding, yes. And it's because content creators are choosing to be misunderstood or misunderstand the other person. I'm not giving what I normally give. If I was upset like that, I'd be cussing and yelling and calling folks' name and whatever else. I'm not even doing that. Check you, and I want to see Marcella and misbehaving work out. Allow each other to complete thoughts. At misbehaving, at speak your girl Marcella. You're right. Maybe on another day. Today ain't that day. But I'm one of them people. Once I say what I say, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm not trying to pull her back into the deep sector or into her past. Marcella was the one to make the statement that she's from the B sector, I'm in the B sector, and we can go at it. Look, it is what it is, y'all. Peaceful people strive to create peace and resolve conflict instead of creating destruction and chaos. So I can see where Marcella may have had time to think about it, but I'm going to respect her wishes just like she's going to respect mine. Hello, Clyde Jones. Hello, Temper LeBlue. Checking you, boo, and that's the point right there. Nobody can pull you back in the mess but yourself. Same as for misbehaving. Nobody can pull her in the mess, only she. Exactly, checking you, boo. And that's what people want to do. They want to pull me into the mess, and I'm not going. I'm not going. If you have not attacked me, ain't no way in the world I'm finna attack you. And the fact that I got an opinion about something I saw, all of a sudden I'm attacking the content creator and anybody that they're with. Get up out of here. Hey, Dr. Net Mays Jeff, misbehaving, you are very unreasonable and you don't listen. I do listen. However, if the person is trying to deflect from the original question that they asked, it defeats the purpose because then what we're doing is we're fulfilling the narrative that they're trying to paint and fulfill their uh, PowerPoints, their of what they want to get said. They want to overtalk me. No, we're not going to have that. We both can talk to one another, pause, listen, and get our thought out. But you can't ask me one question, then proceed to go on and start talking about something else totally different, accusing me of things that she knows I didn't do, and I very well know I didn't do. So, hey, we can respectively agree to disagree. Oh, Lord. I keep I keep muting her mic. If she's over talking me, I'm gonna mute her mic. But a lot of that I wasn't muting her mic at all. At all. Clyde Jones said, I wish you all could find some kind of resolve. You both are great content creators. We will. We will. And Marcella has stated she ain't gonna say my name and I'm not gonna say hers. Don't insinuate anything. If you want to do a parody, you can do a parody on me, but don't do no parody on my child. Leave my child up out of it. Okay, here we go. All right. All right, you guys. I think we're getting down. Oh, damn, my mouse didn't went dead. I think we're getting down to the bottom. I'm gonna just highlight you guys videos, your comments, and then we'll be going ahead and we'll be heading on out. I thank you for coming over. Um, let's see. Okay. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Davita, that's me typing. My daggone. Oh no, my mouse just went out. But what you heard earlier is Marcella. It appeared as if she was texting on her phone. Okay. So let's see, you guys. Um, misbehaving, please feel at peace. I don't believe something just because a person spreads a rumor. I believe there are many people who don't believe rumors so easily. Yeah, and I agree with you in that aspect as well. Thank you. And Annette Johnson, I agree that CC should listen for themselves and not go by what subscribers say or what another content creator says, because sometimes content creators can have an ulterior motive. Checking you, boo, at misbehaving. I hope if Butterfly has questions about if you said something, I hope she will come find out for herself rather than take another person's word. Well, I know Butterfly has reached out to me before via Instagram to call me and leave a voice message, but I hope she would, or if she doesn't reach out to me, they need to provide her with audio. But that's what they want, honey. I ain't going for it. I'm not falling for it. Burgundy Ray, you said misbehaving. Why won't you tell her that the reason why you took what she said offensive is because you thought that y'all were cool or at least building some type of relationship? It depends on um which part that she said. Burgundy Ray, because she made some accusation. I choose not to go back down that line because we've already said it over and over. But we have a resolve. We won't say everybody's hey, we won't say each other's names. But I'm not gonna let nobody lie on me and paint me in a negative light. Hey, logical speak. I'm not gonna let nobody paint me in a negative light. So it is what it is. Uh You said, I think the both of you should discuss this within the next 48 hours for the sake of not allowing others to create false narratives or instigate. Yeah. Actually, Burgundy Ray, I said this is nothing more than a Timu version of the millimeters. fighting, their content creators fighting over there. Because at first I couldn't take this stuff seriously until I saw Marcella's video last night. And I was like, wow, okay. But it is what it is. I don't want to say that again. We're not going to say each other's name. And what is the time? The time is 8:24 p.m. on the East Coast. So I won't be saying her name anymore. At checking misbehaving, you sound sad. Don't be. You are good. Once Marcella and you have time to cool off, I believe y'all will be good. Oh no, I'm not sad. Checking you, boo. I am definitely not sad. I am definitely not sad. I'm just disappointed by what I heard come out of her mouth yesterday. And that's why I like to ask people, what exactly? What exactly? Why did you say that? What is it that you know about me that you could have blasted me for? So that's why I like to ask. Hey, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. What's up? Oh, when she said she knew something about you. Yeah, that's why Burgundy Ray with that part right there. Um, I you, well maybe because I work maybe because I work in law enforcement, not just from my background of seeing things, but being in law enforcement, people can lightweight, and plus I'm a specialist at nice nasty, so I know how people can throw digs and do it so subtle, nice nasty. Some folks won't catch it, but because I'm a connoisseur of nice nasty, oh baby, I'm gonna catch it because there was no reason to mention that at all. But then again, I've already mentioned it myself. So I wanted to see what she was talking about. Is she referring to me? What I have shared on my channel in my videos? So clearly, uh, that shows she wasn't supporting me listening to my videos because I've already shared that story with everyone back in October. I prepared folks my experience since I've been making videos, the videos on my channel. So that's why I wanted her to tell me exactly what it was she was referring to. Because I wanted to see if she was talking about something else. But when she brought up the same thing, okay, there was no need to blast me. She couldn't blast me because it's already on my channel in multiple videos. So yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Burgundy Ray. Ain't no telling. But everything will be resolved. I mean, it is resolved as far as I'm concerned. She said what she said, and I said what I said, and I believe it's resolved. I believe it's resolved. At least it is from my end. Because again, I'm not beefing with anybody. Anybody. What you say, logical? You said it's impossible to like everything another person says. Why can't we understand that people speak and they say something we may not always like? It's okay. We get emotional and misspeak. Right. Right. And I can understand that as well. Cause honey, I was hotter than a jalapeno pepper on New Year's Eve when I made that video about Wanda, and I was baby saying some stuff. But then after time had passed during the video, checking you boo had mentioned something about in speech impediment, or I know I saw the word impediment. Then it made me think about how I said Wanda had the heavy tongue and talk slow, and then it I felt bad about that, and I said, oh wow, I never looked at it like that. Here I am calling myself dragging somebody, but I never considered. Um, I never considered that someone she could might have a stigma about it, or So I apologize in that very same video. I apologize. That is what it is. Checking Boo said, I am thankful that I have never wanted to share people's personal business. I vow to keep confidential. I am thankful to this day I have never shared private info. Yeah. And I know many people tell me not to do that. But the purpose I do that is because I know there's somebody else going through it, but more importantly, I don't want anybody to ever to use something from my past or my as a weapon against me, or you know what I'm saying, like to blackmail me me or bribe me. No, you ain't finna embarrass me about nothing, baby. You're not about to embarrass me about anything. Checking you, boo. Speech impediment. I was saying don't make fun of a person's speech impediment because it's a struggle for them. You did apologize at misbehaving. Yeah, thank you for clarifying, checking you, boo. Because I was like, well, I didn't even think of it like that. So, yep. But hey, y'all, it's messy over here in the love and marriage Huntsville sector. It's a new year, but more mess. And hey, every content creator is entitled to create their own content, run their channel however they see fit, and subscribers are allowed to support whomever they want to support. We can't all think the same. How are we supposed to all evolve and change as people if we're all thinking and saying and doing the same thing? If you feel as if my content is mediocre, mediocre. Oh Lord, it was almost hard for me to say that word, mediocre. And I need to do other things, then you create a channel and do it yourself. Because I'm doing what works best for me. And I talk about other things other than Love and Marriage Huntsville. It just so happened that this is what you guys are clicking on, so that's why I'm talk about. And I'm always going to defend myself. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It is a poor characteristic to misuse information on MAD. It is an honor when folks share personal info, so why portray trust? If you violate one person, you will do it to another. Hashtag beware. That's right. Definitely. Let me highlight that. Definitely, definitely. So let me say this because I know there are many people that like us both, like all of us content creators. You like Butterfly, you like Opinion Nation. I don't know why they keep drawing Butterfly in it because I've never said anything negative about her. But since they seem to want to keep including her in this, Butterfly is a great content creator. Unpopular Opinion is a great content creator. Anthony Lofties is a great content creator. Even though I may have an issue with his most recent commentary and some of the things he may say. But again, if I don't like something, I walk away from the channel for a while and then I come back. And I know I said I wasn't going to say her name again, but I'm going to say it one more time. Speak with Your Girl Marcella is a great content creator. And yes, she has been nice to me in the past. And I remember in the beginning, when folks would warn me about her, I said, I can only judge a person by what they do to me. I have to see it for myself or what they do to me. I don't listen or judge people by what somebody else says. So I guess it is what it is. And of course, unapologetic, uh, unapologetic real talk with Lady D is a great content creator, as well as many content creators that are millimeters. Everyone is fantastic in their own way. Everybody has their lane that they thrive in and they're successful in. Again, I'm gonna call it out on both sides, no matter who you support. It's unfortunate that when I was talking negatively about Melody and the Melody meters, there was no issue with me and none of the other content creators. Now that I'm pointing out how they're just some content creators and subscribers are acting just like the other side. Now I'm painted as a hateful person, a person creating beef, and uh, hey, it is what it is. But that's y'all prerogative. Y'all grown. It's 2025. I'ma survive and thrive. I'ma survive and thrive. So y'all, it is what it is. What you say, logical, you said we have to be able to agree to disagree. Lady D and I had a misunderstanding. I had to move on and let it go. No hard feelings. Right. And that's what me and Marcella will do. That's what me and Marcella will do. It is a poor character. Oh, I think I already read that one. Yes, checking you, boo. Butterfly is a natural. And somehow people seem to think I'm taking a dig at her when I say she's rough around the edges, but she's sweet on the inside. When I say rough around the edges, I mean Butterfly got that rah rah, cuss, whatever else. You can't get offended by that. That's just her. And again, what works for her in her commentary, her style, and what she says and does, that's her style. My style is different. I got my own little niche. It's only one misbehaving, baby. It's only one misbehaving. So y'all need to stop it. Y'all really need to stop it. Checking you, boo. You said I do think AL is a creative content creator. Yes. People need to listen to one another to understand instead of listening to respond. I've said it oftentimes and I'm going to say it again. Two queens, one king. I'm an introvert and I pride myself on being an awesome friend, person and friend. As a woman of a certain age, why do idle threats and mad day? Yeah, but I'm going to move from here. Yes, Marcella is a good content creator also. Yes, she is. I called her the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector very own Wendy Williams. But it is what it is. Yep. Check me, boo. There are a lot of creative content creators in the love and marriage counseling sector and other sectors. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Two queens, one king. You were able to see right from wrong. Checking you, boo, at misbehaving. Even if they paint you in a lie, it's a reflection of their poor characteristic. Oh, yes, I definitely know that. That's why I won't be making any other videos addressing it after this day, unless somebody calls my name and says something. But other than that, today is the only day. I will not be taking this video down, but I will probably change it to membership. So if you want to see it after today, you're gonna have to pay to see it. Um, logical speak. Most important, we are not going to like everything the next content creator may say. I listen to what I like and don't listen to what I dislike. That's right. And that's why I always tell people, you might like me today and tomorrow you may dislike me because of something I've said. And last but not least, checking you, boo. You said that's not a dig. If Butterfly has no problem with the statement, why should the other folks be invested in a divide? Only Butterfly and you can destroy your relationship. Same as for Marcel and you. And that's right. That's right. Two grown women. We done got some stuff off our chest. She said what she had to say, and I did too. Um, I would love to see her do a parody of me. But anyway, no, she ain't got to do no parody. I'm gonna keep my name out her mouth. I'm gonna keep her name out my mouth, and vice versa. But hey y'all, I am your girl, Misbehaving, and the name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, real drama, and even celebrities are real people too. Baby, ain't nobody mad but the devil. And if you find yourself being mad at anything that Misbehaving had to say, chances are the devil is you. Y'all be safe on these YouTube streets. It is a new day. Love and Mary. Oh my God, Love and Mary Huntsville is on, y'all. It's today. Today's Saturday. Oh shit. Oh well, I'm in California. That's why. But hey, y'all came to hang with me, and the show is on. So we'll get in here and do the reviews. And yeah, just give me a couple of more hours. Uh, Actually, I'm good right now. But hey, y'all be safe in them streets. Y'all have a good night and be safe. Be patient. Be kind. Be a blessing to others because children that survive trauma grow up to become adults either coping with trauma or functioning in trauma. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. No two people need to think the same or like the same thing. And Marcella, I said what I said. But if you are hurt by the commentary that I've provided tonight, or you feel as if I was purposely trying to mute your mic so you could not be heard, I am sorry. I am. Good night, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful evening.